Are we recording?
Yeah.
Streetwear man, two-tone is streetwear man. He's opening up boxes full of streetwear.
Streetwear man coming to you live from the central streetwear capitalism in the motherfucking world. It's outside just California. We're going to do the fucking thing. We're going to hop into streetwear. Let's fuck. I got some Amazon boxes.
Shout out to Amazon, really keeping the world together. Thank you, Jeff.
Shout out to this,
Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to this small mom and pop organization called Amazon. It's really cool. What they do is it's a really novel concept. They have a website and they have a bunch of items on there. You know, it's varied. They have books and other things you might want. And you go on, you put in your information, your credit card, and you order it, and the guy by hand, Jeff, goes and gets it and mails it to you. It's really cute. And I think it's important that we keep small businesses alive.
Bezos. It's a family-owned business, right? It's a nice, small family-owned business.
Family-owned business. Yeah, the Bezos. It's cool. I support it, and I think it's important that in these times, with what we're going through, we need to band together and support small businesses. Also, want to shout out to another small business. He's gonna hate me for this. Another small business in the neighborhood called Stories Books and Cafe. My buddy Alex Maslansky. He's got a GoFundMe for his bookstore. I don't know if you watch my.
Yes.
Did you watch my? What do you mean? Yes, what?
It's great. You're trying to help your buddy. Not yes that he needs a GoFundMe. Yes. It sounds like I'm like yes, he needs a GoFundMe. No, I'm saying yes, like you're helping your friend. I'm like not cheering that he needs a GoFundMe. I'm cheering that you're supporting his GoFundMe.
Did you watch the my Larry Parker lawyer commercial? Do you ever watch anything that I do?
You know that I'm a #1 born and raised fan. I'm top foot soldier. I'm captain of the street team. I live and breathe BXR. I have a BXR tattoo. It's my face on Sponto's body. And we are on the shoulders of you, and then Omar is holding us all up, all three of us.
It's quite a tattoo. There actually is. Remember, I sent you some pictures. We dug into the memory files. You know, if you update your iPhone, it just shows you random pictures from the past. It'll show you pictures from 6 years ago, which could be dangerous. It doesn't show anything nasty. I think the computer knows not to show tits, and it just shows like dudes hanging out.
Just friendship.
Yeah, there's nothing disgusting pops up in that collage, and like it showed a collage of you, and it showed you in like Newfoundland in a full BXR kit, and you were slimmer and fresher faced.
What?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I'm not a dig, but you looked young. You look visibly younger. It was only 4 years ago, and you looked visibly younger because probably you had less stress. You were just a young. No, how many years ago was it? 17.
That was like that. That honestly was like no. That's from Keep It Canada. That was when I was in Newfoundland when I shot that photo. That's in Newfoundland, and that's like 6 or 7 years ago. That photo.
No, born and raised is 7 years old. There's no way.
So it's 6 years old.
Okay. Well, either way, you looked young. I know that you're just some young chef.
It's easily 2008.
That could work. You were just a young boy. You had a couple knives. You had a couple recipes. You knew how to make macaroni and cheese. You knew how to make a biscuit, and you knew how to make one like a Salisbury steak. You had 3 recipes. You had 2 knives, and I said, "Look at this poor chef. I'm gonna bless him with a BXR kit." And you were so happy.
I was the happiest. I was just a little guy. I was just a little guy in Canada, being like, "Hey, buddy, I got a show. Can I have a hoodie?"
Yeah.
And you're like, "Oh my God, buddy, I'd love to send you a hoodie." Guess what? I'm going to send you 2 hoodies. And I got a couple hoodies, and I was traveling Canada, making my show Keep It Canada, and we've always just been from the first interaction the most politeness to our worst interactions
on this show.
Humilities. You know, it is one of those things. You know, it's one of those things that what?
I'm just. Are you here? What's going on? What are you looking at?
No, did you see me like drown?
You just drifted off. You were on a tape. I'm just like, where are you? What are you doing? You're like, it's one of those. It's one of those things, and there's a moth. Is that moth gonna eat my leftover Thai food? Like,
no, Jackie like walked in and touched a button, and I was like, have we not been recording? That's what I was wondering.
Oh, I'll fucking die.
We'll see that in the edit. We'll see that in the edit.
When you listen, we're such good friends, right? That I remember a couple years ago, I go, hey, I had this new drop, and I go, yo, Matty, what's up? Do you want some of the new stuff? And you're like, nah. And I was like, what? Like, I was so shocked and so taken back that I had to like evaluate. I was like, what am I doing wrong that I just had someone reject free shit? You know, I was like, what's going on here? And I think you were in this cool guys like thing. You're like, dude, I'm on some other shit right now. I'm buying $400 Grateful Dead t-shirts. My shoes are all fucking alligator Birks, you know, like.
I'm really just trying to spend some money. I'm really, what?
We weren't recording any of that. I'm gonna fucking die. That was such a great start.
Yeah, but we were recording. You'll have sound from the phones. You'll sync it.
Oh, we can salvage it.
Yeah,
We're back.
Salvage.
We're back. We averted a crisis and a disaster.
It sounds like shit,
but it sounds like shit. But that's what else is new on Powerful Truth Angels. But the greatest thing I think about that is I think that was that was me saying no. Is like, you know, I get so much. I went from like, I remember, you know, the first time I ever got a free hoodie, JR and Eric the first time I ever got a free piece of like merch was I got some fucked gear. Was the first time I ever got something for free. And Born and Raised was like at the exact same time. It was like Born and Raised and fucked. And I think when I said no, and then when you start getting all the free stuff, you get all the free stuff, and it's like a whole thing, and you can't stop yourself. You're like, oh, yeah, you want to send me this? Oh, yeah, you want to send me that? Oh, yeah, you want to send me that? And then it's just like you look like a stupid billboard because you say yes to everything, and you got every single streetwear brand on your body, and you don't even know what happened. All of a sudden, you don't even know who you are when you look in the mirror anymore. And so then all of a sudden, I'm like, I don't know who I am. I'm like,
you lose
I'm
your sense of
man.
taste. Yeah.
And I'm like, I was never streetwear man to begin. I was always like a shithead punk kid who wore the same Black Flag shirt for 10 years and smelled like literally like a fucking penis, like my penis. I just smelled like my own penis.
Yeah.
And it wasn't nice. So it was just like, that's the thing. You know, I smelled like a broke down, smelly penis. You know, the hood. You open up that hood, and you look inside that smelly penis, and it looks like a smelly penis, and it tastes like a smelly penis. It's got to be a smelly penis, and that was me. You know, at that moment, and I tried to get back to that. See, I've really tried to get back to that kind of moment in my life where I'm more of like a skid. And I really want to like kind of focus in on, you know, wearing the same thing. Like I have 2 outfits a week. I just wear the same thing for like 3 days. And then I wear the other thing for 3 days. And then on the 7th day, I just don't really wear anything. And that's where I'm at, streetwear man.
Well, you know, I'll tell you 2 points I want to make. One is, that if you grow up in certain parts of LA and you're privy to certain groups of people, right? As I grew up around I just was next to the clothing business, right? And because I was in graffiti, and graffiti was co-opted super early into the first streetwear brands, right? I think it was like Con Art and Green Apple Tree, or at the time it was called GAT, Gypsies and Thieves. So there's a company called Gypsies and Thieves. Louis Polito. He grabbed a bunch of us in our crew, young high school, like AWRs. He grabbed us and was like, he's like, yo, if you draw something, I can take it and put it onto a shirt. And we're just like just what? Like he would get designs from us and like make us, you know. I remember one time he made these denim pullover hoodies. He made a denim, right? And it just said GATAWR. And he gave them to the whole crew. And we were just like, you know, at our level of you just felt like you were a fucking god because you just couldn't wrap your head around that. You couldn't figure out the mechanics of doing that yourself yet because you're in high school. So anyways, we're next to this. We're going to the trade shows, right? We go to they had these clothing trade shows in Long Beach and San Diego, and it was just like chaos, like convention centers full of everyone with their homemade brands, and everyone's having parties and drinking in the booze. And then every night there's a party, and some of the bigger brands would have some of the bigger parties and have rappers come. It was just chaos. So for a 16-year-old kid running around those fucking conventions, it was Disneyland. I grew up like writing graffiti and going to those shows just to fuck around. Like I fucked around so much that I didn't even do anything till I was like 30, right? Like I fucked around like hard. Like I fucked around hard. And
you fucked around hard. I've seen it.
I fucked around so hard that I almost fucked around and like didn't exist as even a person.
You didn't exist.
I could have. There's many paths I could have taken, and some of them could have been jail, and some of them could have been being homeless. Some of them could have been dead. Some of them could have been one of the best rappers on the planet. Who knows?
You could have been one of, and now you're here,
you're
the best podcaster. All of that, all of the chaos, all of the streetwear, all of the graffiti. And you're a co-host on a podcast.
Co-host. Equal, but co. And anyways.
Co-host.
Yeah. ExpressVPN.
You know, every once in a while, I try to buy myself a sneaky motorcycle. And, you know, I don't want my wife looking at my history and seeing me searching to buy a bunch of old Harleys.
Yeah,
so,
I'm sure I'm sure that what you're hiding is buying motor. I like that Maddie's search history is
buying
old motorcycles. Yeah, you're not trying to tap into the webcam in a Louisiana prison. You're just buying a motorcycle.
I like to buy stuff, but you know, sometimes I want to keep that kind of separate from my regular life. So I know most of you probably thinking, why don't you just use incognito mode? Let me tell you something. Incognito mode does not hide your activity. It doesn't matter what mode you use or how many times you clear your browsing history. Your internet service provider can still see every single website you've ever visited. That's scary. And that's why even when I'm at home, I never go online without using ExpressVPN.
It doesn't matter if you get your internet from Verizon or Comcast. ISPs in the U.S. can legally sell your information to ad companies. ExpressVPN is an app that reroutes your internet connection through their secure servers so your ISP can't see the sites you visit. Do you understand what we're talking about? Completely cloaked stealth bomber internet surfing, right? You're running through the internet. You're a fucking ninja. You're an invisible ninja going wherever you want to go, picking the forbidden fruit, visiting the sites that have the things that you want to buy on the Silk Road, doing whatever you want to do in the world with nobody seeing ever. The VPN is the way to go, especially in these times of a lack of privacy, of an overreach of monitoring and surveillance, especially online digitally. Get the VPN so you can do whatever you want. And you know what we're talking about. ExpressVPN also keeps all your information secure by encrypting 100% of your data with the world's most powerful encryption available. Most of the time, I don't even realize I have ExpressVPN on. It runs seamlessly in the background and it's so easy to use. All you have to do is tap one button and you're protected. Protect your online activity today with the VPN rated #1 by CNET and Wired. Visit my exclusive link, expressvpn.com/PTA, and you can get an extra 3 months free on a 1-year package. That's expressvpn.com/PTA. expressvpn.com/PTA to learn more. Protect yourself, protect your family, protect the whole planet from what you search. VPN Express. So long story short, the way we grew up is like we expect free shit. Like not only we didn't expect it, but like we're used to.
And you just take it. You just take it because once again, graffiti is like you see a wall, you're like, that's my wall. Like you have it in your DNA to take, you know?
We didn't.
And you take and you give because then you give art. You give the art of graffiti because you take the can, the art of graffiti, and you see the thing is like you see the potential of the world. A lot of people don't see. You see a canvas. You see the world as you see a tree, a set of old concrete stairs.
I see a canvas.
You see a tunnel.
I see an installation. An installation.
Your fingertips. Your fingertips. Imagine you could spray all the colors at once out of your fingertips.
Fuck, dude. I just be doing graffiti in the Matrix. Just burning everything, pieces. Just.
There has to be graffiti anime, right?
I don't know if there is graffiti anime, but this reminds me of when I was really young and really into graffiti. I don't know if I brought this up. We should do it. We should do a tattoo.
What, being young and really into graffiti? No, I've never heard of it.
No. I wanted to get this tattoo. Okay, this is a tattoo. This is why
you've told this story on this podcast so many times.
About the guy
with the graffiti can and
the veins. Graffiti is my life. Anyway, so look, we're so used to getting free shit.
I wish you had that. I wish you should get that now. You should get that now.
Full back piece.
On like the back of your calf.
Yeah. I do side note to the side note, I do regret all tattoos on my legs. Just gonna say that. I have gigantic horsey legs, man, they don't look good with tattoos on them.
You have huge calves.
I have beautiful legs. Calves. I have beautiful muscular horsey legs. I mean, I have insanely muscular legs, but giant calves with tattoos on them, it looks crazy. You just look like a butch truck driver.
Dude, Burt Crack's calves. What about Burt Crack's calves?
Yeah, but
we should have Burt on and just talk about Burt Crack's calves.
Yeah, but Burt's just like, Burt's just like, he inhabits this, like, he's just a behemoth, and everything is like, his whole shit is Burt. Like, it's just, I can't describe. Some people are just made to be certain things. Yeah.
You know what's the best when you get a phone call from Burt? Okay.
What is the best way to get a phone call from Burt?
No, I'm just saying, like, it's just like he calls me randomly. He's like one of those guys who's like old school and like genuinely checks in on people.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he's 100%. Just like he's like driving to work from Queens in his Lincoln, and he's and it's just like, I think he's just like, he gets on the phone, calls a different person every morning, has a chat. And I think he's just one of the softest. It's one of those things where, like, when he calls you, he's so, he's just he's genuinely such a
throwback.
Sweet man.
He's a throwback. Like,
like he's just like, he cares about your family. He remembers your children's names.
He's like a Shriner.
He's old school. It's amazing.
He's super really nice. Fucking old school. He's super, like, Burt is, the thing I know about Burt from, like, hanging out and being in Hawaii with him, and, like, I know that Burt is very particular about his routines. Like, Burt's got to go. He's got to have his thing at 9 o'clock that happens, and, like, you can tell even his guys are just like, no. Burt's got to have his macadamia nuts at 9 o'clock, or else there's going to be hell to pay. Like, Burt's very particular and very organized about, like, all his shit, and it's like you watch him, like, set up for a tattoo. He's just like, his mind is like, this goes here, and, like, this is how you do a tattoo, and this is it. Like, it's just very fastidious. Is that the word? Either way, back to the clothing thing. Oh. So,
should we? Before, I want to just stop you.
Oh my god!
Quickly.
Not again.
No, I just want to ask if we should bring in, like, the landscaper that is outside your window.
I have my windows open because this fucking guy. Why are you shutting my windows? Leave them open. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't 100% feel safe with him just having COVID in my house with all the windows shut.
Should we do a Jason COVID?
Can I have just some peace of mind having the windows open? Because I know the CDC, he hasn't gotten tested negative yet. He's here in my house with a mask. I'm taking, I'm sure it's fine, but, like, just give me, like,
Are you though?
No, I'm not sure it's fine. No.
See? No. That's the thing. You've chosen the path.
Okay, so listen. Back to the clothing. We got so much free shit.
I want to talk about the clothing.
We got promo, right? You get promoed out. You ask for free shit. You hang out, and you're always, you know, and like depending on who you are in the hierarchy of whatever is how much shit you get for free. You know, some people get flowed boxes every month because they're cooler. This is pre-Instagram. This is just like cool on the street. Like that dude's cool. Lace him. Or if you're a skater,
that guy's cool. Get him.
Yeah, that, or you're a skater or a rapper, you get free shit. This is before you could just have clout. Like now you have clout for the sake of clout without even having. Now clout is just the clout of having clout is a clout itself. Whereas before you get clout for like doing shit. So we would all get free shit. We get free runoff. Like the whole crew, you know, I would get some shit. Other guys would get more shit. Other guys would get less shit. So you're always having free shit, and you're always asking for free shit and like expecting free shit and trying to get the plug, or I'm getting a discount. Let me get this at cost, you know. And so all your clothes are like coming from what you spoke about, like. You as a young person, it's like when you go to an all-you-can-eat buffet and you eat as much as you can because it's free. That's the same thing with the free clothes. Like you get all the free clothes, then you have to wear the free clothes, and then you just look like a person that just got slapped with 30 stickers, right? And that's why I understand your willingness to turn off the promo, because you end up wearing some shit. Like now for me, when I search out, I don't ask for promo. People ask to send me shit all the time, and I go, please don't, because I don't want you to pick for me what to wear. I want to pick stuff. Like I want to say, oh, I really want this one thing. Maybe I can get it, and maybe I can reach out through someone and get it. And usually the shit that I want, I can't get, so I have to pay for it, right? Like I can't get a free fucking piece of gold or whatever the fuck. Not yet. Not until
you wanted just a free piece of gold. I love that's where you talking about streetwear and getting free stuff. You're like, you know, I just want that free piece. I'm not at the level of getting the free piece of gold. You know, I just want a couple gold bars. Whoever is, you know, I'm not in that circle. Imagine being in that circle where like we're talking about streetwear and getting free shoes and like free fucking t-shirts.
Yeah. People get free gold necklaces.
Should I talk about what I got for free? What did I get for free?
What's that? I don't know. I can't see. What is it?
It's a 1940s Rolex.
No way. Why? So you're plugging a Rolex Connect? Is it gold on gold?
No, that shit's weak.
Is it a gold? Is it a presidential? Presidential's where it's at. Shoot it.
No, this is the Oyster Royal. This is an Oyster Royal. It's not that expensive, but it's just beautiful. It's like a beautiful old 1940s. I got it from my partner at the pizza shop.
No, that's not promo. That's a gift.
Oh, isn't it a gift? Isn't promos gifts?
Big difference. He had to buy that and give it to you, okay? Or he gave it to you from his stock. Promo is when I have 3,000 pairs of sunglasses and I send out 30 pairs to friends. That's promo.
Did you sell 3,000 sunglasses?
I don't know what the number is, but we definitely sold some sunglasses.
Look at you, born and raised.
Born and raised.
Jesus.
Born
and raised. So going back to the free stuff. So did you buy that shit in Amazon, or we're talking about promo and all this bullshit?
Okay, hold on. I had another thought before we get to the promo. Here's the other thing. I've often flirted with this idea, and I've never done it, and I don't think I'll ever get there because my mind doesn't work this way. But you know how like the captain of industry, like top, like, you know, Jeff Bezos, Tim Cook type motherfuckers, like they do this thing where, and I know a guy from Aaron Levant was doing this for a minute, a local guy that came up through Gypsies and Thieves and started trade shows, and he's quite a fucking captain of industry himself in the streetwear world. And I noticed him doing it, and a few other people here and there do it, and they do this thing where they wear a uniform. And you see them, and every time you see them, they have the same thing on. And I'm always like kind of amazed and blown away by the idea of like, imagine a closet where you have 5 pairs of pants, 5 shirts, 5 sweaters, all the same color, all the same item. And it's just like every day you get up and put on the same fucking thing. Like that, because they say that like it improves productivity. You don't have to think about your outfits, and it's something else you don't have to deal with. And think about this. Think about traveling. Think about, because when I travel, it's so stressful for me to pack, because I'm like, well, what if I want to wear my vintage Tasmanian Devil t-shirt if I go to dinner? Or what if I want to wear this fucking hoodie one night when it gets colder? I need 4 beanies because I might have the right beanie. What about my sock? I have the right sock. Like, what if your shit was just so wired that you just were like, boom, boom, boom. Oh, you want to go? You need to go to New Zealand? Fuck it. Pack my bag 4 minutes. You have a toilet, like. In my dreams, I have this travel bag that has a toiletry kit with extra contacts and all my shit, and has my clothes, has everything just like boom in a little bag, and it's like the same fucking shit. And you get there, and it's got, and within that wardrobe too, in my fantasy, within that wardrobe is like, you have your pants, your t-shirts, your shirt, and your hoodie, and your socks, and your shoes, and then within that wardrobe, it expands out to the outerwear version of like workout stuff and swim trunks and then like one heavy jacket, but it's all in the same family. And it's just like this condensed uniform that you wear, and that's it. And you don't have to deal with this shit ever again. But I'll never do that because I don't have I just don't have the discipline.
Why not? Why not?
Because I don't want to, I just don't have.
Why do we do that? Do it for a month. Do it for 1 month. Wear the uniform. Build out what is next episode.
Yeah.
I want to see the uniform. I want you to try it because you've mentioned it a couple times.
Have I?
You've definitely mentioned it to me a couple times. I have like 5 pairs of pants.
Yeah.
That I wear.
Yeah.
And because I get everything tailored, right? I'm like literally I wear them up over my giant belly. I have like a 26 inseam. So I take care in getting like all my pants made. I wear very small t-shirts.
Yeah.
And that like literally just cover my nipples barely. And that's the thing, like I try to have a uniform, but within that uniform I have a blue jean, I have, like a duck Carhartt pant, I have a green work pant, then I have like a pair of coveralls and a pair of black double knees. And it's just like, that's it. That's all you need. Maybe 1 pair of khakis, right? So it's just like I got 1 pair of Dickies khakis, and that's all I need. And then I have a red plaid, a blue plaid, and like a brown plaid. Then I have fucking,
Maddie,
here's my
Maddie, just shut up. You don't have a uniform. You have a bunch of clothes that you rotate. Like that's what I have. Neither one of us has that.
No,
you just said I got a uniform. I already do it. You don't do it. You have a whole closet full of shit that you rotate. Listen,
I have the same closet, and I have.
I wear 4 things. I wear these green Dickie pants. You know what? These green Dickie pants are some of the best pants I fucking own.
You have a uniform.
Yeah, but imagine a uniform that I'm talking about, a 1-color monochromatic thing that is just like a kit, right?
Yeah, but we'll wear the top. What you should wear is the top to those pants. That's all you need to wear. Yeah. And you wear your clogs.
Right.
You wear your Birkenstocks.
I do wear those. I wear the Birkenstocks 90% of the day. I wear those. I stopped wearing sneakers. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
But it's it's
why don't we do this?
You don't have to bend over.
Could we do this together? I'm not saying by next week. I need time to put this together. But like, let's commit to a month.
You don't need. You go and buy a brand new pair. This is what you do. This is a 30-day challenge. You're gonna go buy 5 pairs of pants. The Dickies. Go buy your Dickies.
I don't want Dickies. I want something
green and whatever.
Okay.
Go buy 5, 5, 5. You got 5 long shirts, 5 t-shirts, and you got 5 pants.
Right.
And do it for a month and see how you feel. I want a full analytical breakdown.
The funny thing about it is
I want to see how you feel,
yeah.
how you feel, how the people around you see you
it's a fucking
interact.
It's a moot point. I'm in quarantine. I hang out with like I see Renee. I hike with Renee, and I hang out with my girlfriend. And sometimes I see Jimmy, and like that's pretty much it. Like everyone else is on Zoom.
But that's the point of everything.
Yeah, but there's nothing. There's no reason. I barely get dressed on a daily basis. Like
but that you shouldn't get dressed. Like that's what I'm saying. It's just like.
I mean, is it worth doing this? Is it worth doing this in quarantine? I think we should do this. But I just don't know when we should. I would like to do this.
I think doing it in quarantine will build your self-esteem up to get it. Because it's just like, obviously it comes down to, like, because I think about it often where I just want to wear like the one piece. And I want to be like, I want to wear, I'm always going to have like, you know, where it's cold here. So I'm like, I'll always have like a thermal, a t-shirt, and a pair of pants on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but it's crazy. In the summertime, I literally wore my coveralls literally for like 3 months straight.
In the summer,
and the coveralls
you wore coveralls. A one piece.
Yeah, just with no shirt on, and just wear the coveralls and just like.
I mean,
and I had a pair of swimming trunks. I had a pair of swimming trunks that I wore just as underwear, and I just wore swimming trunks for like 3 months, and then I would just take off my coveralls, jump in my little kiddie pool, cool my little beans off, and then I put the coveralls back on, and it was like, and I don't wear shoes. I didn't wear shoes for like all of summer. My feet became very rough, and I could run faster, and I had like very, very fast feet and very tough feet. I could run through the woods. I could walk through the woods without putting shoes on. I could step on walnuts or chestnuts shells, no problem.
Yeah. You're just
I could walk across a gravel driveway without like doing like a skip. Like, you know, when you're walking across like a gravel thing with barefoot and you're like, oh, and you do like a skip.
Yeah.
I don't skip. I walk.
Yeah.
I walk because my feet have developed a natural skin as they should, as feet are meant to be.
I don't get my feet. You know, when you get a pedicure, I don't know if you've ever done that, but I don't let them shave off the callus because I like to be able to have my feet be tough on the bottom. Because, you know, when I was like training and doing stuff, you don't want to have soft feet on like mats and things like that, right? Or even in general, I've never wanted to have, because I used to do.
No, you gotta have hard feet.
When I was younger, you
gotta have hard under feet.
I used to do like. You want to have hard feet. Well, I used to do a little bit of Muay Thai here and there, and like that's barefoot. You don't want to have soft feet on those mats. You don't want to be tender-footed.
You used to do Muay Thai?
Yeah, I did a little Muay Thai.
How have you've really tried to do everything? You've done Muay Thai, jiu-jitsu. Do you ever stick with anything?
Yeah, I stick with working with assholes.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
You want to stick your thumb in my asshole? What did you say?
No,
what did you say to me?
I said I stick with working with assholes.
This podcast is brought to you by both of our assholes.
One of the most powerful ways to improve your overall health and happiness is to get a good night's sleep. But if your daily routine has changed, it can be harder to fall and to stay asleep. Now, I'm going to say this. For me personally, off script, necessary, Mando, I got to get my 7.5 hours, right? 7.5 to 8 hours, Mando. 7, if I can, 7, because with my busy life, I got to get up, I got to exercise, because if I don't exercise, I feel crazy. It's not even helping me get in shape. I just need it for my brain at this point. And then I'm negotiating like 6 things, and I'm on the phone literally 5 hours a day now. Like I'm on the phone on meetings. It's crazy. And then after all that shit happens, I got to design or I got to work on a treatment, and things are falling off. And if I don't get my sleep, I'm fucked. So that's why we're excited to partner with Calm, the app designed to help you ease stress and get the best sleep of your life. If you sleep well, your body can repair itself and de-stress itself. And that's the purpose of sleep. We need sleep. All these guys that talk about getting 3 hours of sleep and running around and taking over the world, they're crazy and they're on Adderall. When you relieve anxiety and improve your sleep, you feel better in every part of your life. He's laughing at me. Matty gets 4 minutes of sleep a night, and he's laughing at me. That's why.
No.
Take it away.
I'm just laughing at you because it's like you're doing the whole ad. I just like it. Calm has a whole library of programs designed for healthy sleeping, like soundscapes, guided meditations, over 100 sleep stories narrated by soothing voices, not like myself, but like Stephen Fry, Kelly Rowland, and Laura Dern. Get the Calm app and experience the transformation in the way you sleep. Imagine my voice doing a sleep like a Calm.
People are jumping out the window.
My cadence is off.
Yeah.
My cadence is off.
Yeah.
For listeners of the show, Powerful Truth Angels, Calm is offering a special limited time promotion of 40% off a Calm premium subscription at calm.com/PTA.
That's 40% off unlimited access to Calm's entire library. New content is added every week.
Library.
That's 40% off unlimited access to Calm's entire library. New content is added every week. That's 40% off unlimited access to Calm's entire library. New content is added every week. Get started today at calm.com/PTA. That's calm.com/PTA. Calm it out.
Thank you, assholes.
No, listen. If COVID hadn't hit, I would. Wait, what are you laughing at? I was doing Muay Thai. I was doing jiu-jitsu. I was doing that shit so regularly. Like, I was getting it in 4 times a week for a long.
Did you
like,
get a stripe?
I was obsessed with it.
Did you get a stripe on your white belt? Did you get a stripe on your white belt?
I was coming. I mean, I probably shouldn't say this, but I was coming up on. I was told that I was very close to being promoted. We didn't do stripes in our academy, but I was. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm a white belt.
I was told.
Okay, you want to hit? Listen, I'm a tough white belt. I'll put it to you like that. All right. Okay. All right. We'll have. You know what?
I think it's great. I think it's just cute. I think it's cute.
Let's have one of my training. Let's have one of my training partners on. I'm gonna get Luigi on. He's a purple belt.
Get Luigi. Bring Luigi on.
And you can ask him how I get down, and he'll be honest with you.
You're a giant, strong man.
But let me tell you something.
You're good at jiu-jitsu.
No.
You're fast.
No.
Yeah.
No. My first few months there's this 16-year-old kid, right, who was fucking, he outweighed me, this 16-year-old kid, and he was fucking eating my lunch, and I was so angry. I'm like, but it's humbling, because I'm like, he's 16, dude. This dude won. 16, just like laying on top of me and also laying on top of me and then giving me advice while he's like trying to armbar me. He's like, you should really, and I'm just like, you motherfucker, and
he's like, you should really move your hips
a
little more. And if you moved your lit and then kicked back your heel towards your butt, you could probably be able to turn me, and you need to breathe. But then you're breathing too much.
I started learning technique, because all the white belts do is, what we do is we go in there and we spaz out. And we try so hard not to get beat up, and it's just like just energy, and like that's not how you do it. You have to like it's technique, and you're doing the.
Dude,
you gotta
I've only done it. Literally, I've done it twice.
Yeah.
Where I've gone and actually, like, in Philadelphia, I went to this guy's gym with there was like a chef thing. A bunch of the chefs did it. Yeah. They're like, hey, we're gonna do an early morning session. Everyone come out, and I went out and I did it, and like it was so funny, like. They didn't have any gis that like fit me.
Yeah.
They're all like skinny and so like I was wearing this like gi that didn't really fit me, and the guy he gave me his purple belt, and I had a purple belt.
Oh my God.
And I'm like doing whatever, and we're doing this like thing, and like 2 seconds in, I'm like wrestling around like a fucking stupid circus bear, use all of my energy in literally like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I start getting like vertigo brain.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't think I didn't like drink. It was like 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't even drink a glass of water before like starting this exercise.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't even do the shrimp properly when you do the warm-ups.
Yeah.
You got to do the shrimp across.
Yeah,
I can't even do some shrimps.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm shrimpless. I got no shrimp.
Yeah,
I got no shrimp in my game.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, we take a photo, because we're obviously like, I'm like the coolest guy.
Yeah.
So I like take off my gi. I got my purple belt wrapped around my body.
Yeah.
And like my Instagram like blows the fuck up. Everyone's like, I knew you were purple belt.
Yeah.
Like everyone, like nobody was even like calling me out. Everyone was like, I knew you did jujitsu, bro.
Yeah.
And I knew you were a purple belt.
Listen,
and I'm just like, I've just never posted about jujitsu ever before in my entire life of social media. And just randomly I'm in Philadelphia with my purple belt. And I'm just like, people are so crazy.
The
like, they're like,
community.
I knew you were a purple belt.
They can't. The jits community can't wait to claim you. They're like, yes, he's one of us. We fucking knew it. Because if they like you before, even if you didn't do it, then they find out you do jiu-jitsu. They're like, oh fuck yeah, brother, come on, But like when you get into it, I avoided doing jiu-jitsu forever, right? I just was like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to wrestle men. It's like smelly and sweaty. It's crazy. And then you start doing it, and it's like, dude, you can't. It's the only thing it's the only way you can fight somebody. Like, if you're doing Muay Thai or boxing, it takes you so long to get good enough to where you can really spar, right? Because if you spar, like the last time one time I sparred, I lost control and I like dislocated my trainer's knee, like, you know, like when I was doing Muay Thai, like he just we went past to a point and it was fucked up, and like you can't do that. But I mean, you can get hurt in jiu-jitsu, but the thing with jiu-jitsu is like you can really go at it with someone who's at a much higher level, and it's all in this like you're just playing this game of trying to fucking I don't know what I'm saying. But I really loved it. I fucking loved it. I loved doing it.
You're
I
saying
loved
that
fighting.
it's easier.
I love getting my aggression.
I think it is you love fighting? I just think that like jiu-jitsu, I want to do it.
It would if you did it in any capacity.
Do you want to fight me?
I mean, yeah, of course. I would fight you.
Do you know how I think I would be too good at jiu-jitsu. I think I would be
good.
too good at jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I think it's like I'm too mentally sound.
Yeah.
And I'm too physically strong.
Yes.
So if I was to do it, I would just go straight into ADCC, and I would fight like I'd fight like Cyborg or Barbosa. Then I would
Barca.
I'd fight.
You just
Gordon.
go straight for Barca, yeah.
Yeah, I'd jiu-jitsu Barca. I would jiu-jitsu all the one in Danaher's crew. So like Gordon Ryan, he's the best in the world, I guess, right now. I'd choke Gordon Ryan out. Buchech, yeah. Marcus,
I mean, the problem is like
I'll just, you know, it's not
your
I'm
cardio.
Not even like that afraid.
Your cardio is too insane. That's what people don't understand about you is that your cardio is like if you took Usain,
I'm a machine that doesn't stop.
Yeah, you took Usain Bolt and you merge Usain Bolt with LeBron. And you merge their cardio together, and you also add in, you sprinkled in the top of the MMA cardio guys, right? You know, Jim.
Well, just
John
like
Jones,
or like an aquatic, like an Olympic swimmer. So
right.
It's just like, you know, like those types of that kind of makeup, that kind of mentality, that kind of breathing is something that I was kind of just born with.
Right.
So it's just like I'm a natural.
It's genetic,
like athlete, and I'm just naturally athletic. Like my bone structure, I'm thicker. I'm stronger.
Yeah.
I'm quicker.
Yeah. You're lightning fast.
You know, like it's like why do the Mendez Bros send me Believe and Achieve jiu-jitsu outfits? It's because they know that I'm just like they know that I roll, and it's just like. You know, that's the only kind of free stuff. That's the only kind of free stuff I accept now. You know,
well, look,
from my Mendez brothers.
I'm just gonna say this that I've known Pat a long time from Ruka, right? I know Pat since I'm 16. I consider Pat a friend, and the Mendez brothers, I don't know them. I know of them, but I know that they send you stuff, and I know from back channels over there that like they're terrified that you're gonna show up. At one of their, Pat doesn't want you in the gym at Ruka, and they don't want you at their school. You know, those two professors don't want you there because
every time I go to Costa Mesa, everyone leaves.
If you show up in a gi, nobody. Let's just talk about it because we got to get it out. But like nobody wants you there. I just know nobody wants me there.
Like when that's what I say. Like when I go to Costa Mesa, half of Costa Mesa leaves because. They know, like, you know, just skateboarding, surfing, jiu-jitsu,
right.
Riding large trucks,
right?
Any type of activity,
especially riding big trucks. There's no one that can drive a bigger truck than. I mean, I know that you, Jesus Christ. I mean, you want to talk about jacked up trucks, the size of your trucks and your ability to drive and multitask. If it blows away the most staunch flat brim 909er black sock dudes in the planet, you know what I mean? And we got so lost. We were talking about what's crazy is you wouldn't let me finish my thought about stories, books, and cafe, and my commercial with the guy that says he was eating beans in the movies. We didn't even get to finish that, did we, Jason? Let me just tap this in here real quick because I'm a little frustrated.
Let's rewind. let's rewind, and I want you to finish this bit.
Let's finish this bit. It's not a bit. My friend Alex Maslansky has a place called Stories, Books, and Cafes. They have a GoFundMe. They need money. He was in my Larry H. Parker commercial that we did for the YG collection. He's the man that said, I was in the movies eating beans and some teenagers made fun of me.
I was in the movies watching Freddy Krueger and eating beans, and some teenagers started making fun of me.
If you had watched any of my work, my commercial work as a director, you'd know that, and you'd know how great that clip is, and I think that he deserves a couple bucks from all of our wonderful fans. So I'll have Jason put the link in. He'll put the video in too, and we will continue on in the grand. Like, I love that we tried to. I love that every time.
We can't even open a box. We can't even open a box.
We can't even open a box, dude. Like, we can't even. If Jason held a gun to our heads and said, "Talk about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for 5 seconds," we would both die. It's fucking impossible. This is ADD and narcissism and over talking gone wild. DoorDash, you be dashing to the door and ordering a whore. Just kidding. Can't do that. DoorDash.
Nope.
DoorDash, you be ordering food for you and your dudes. A DoorDash, you need some mash. You got potatoes and hash all through the DoorDash. Like Jordash, it fits your butt and you party so hard you bust a nut. Okay, DoorDash.
Restaurants are completely decimated. What's going on in the restaurant industry is uncanny. It is completely decimated, and now more than ever, local independent restaurants, you can help them out. You know, you can cook at home, or you can support others and eat delicious foods. The restaurants have been there forever for you. Now be there for them. Okay. DoorDash is the app that can bring you food, your cravings right now, right to your door. Ordering is easy. Open up the DoorDash app. You choose what you want to eat. Your food will be safely made, and it'll be safely left outside your door. So it is 100% contactless delivery.
You understand what that means?
Many of your favorite local restaurants.
Do you understand what that means?
Two-tone.
Do you understand what that means? Do you understand what that means? What that means is they come to your house. They present your food to your door. They put it down in front of your door. They back away. They bless it as they walk away. Not looking at your food, barely touching your food. Sometimes they hold the food with two of those grabber hands, and they drop it in front of your door, and they back away. And they back away. And the food's left, and it's steaming hot because it was just delivered to you as fast as it could possibly be delivered, because it went from the kitchen into a box sealed with a sticker, dropped off at your door. And that's how you get your food. You don't have to look at anyone. You don't have to talk to anyone. All you got to do is possibly tip somebody sometime. And DoorDash is really picking up the slack because, like Matty said, dining has been just fucked. Restaurants are dying, and the only way that they're staying alive is via delivery apps like DoorDash. And DoorDash is the one that I use to get whatever food I need. I need a hoagie. I get a hoagie. I need three pieces of pizza and 3 pints of ice cream, like I ordered this weekend. I ate it all in 2 days. I can get that on DoorDash, and I did it with DoorDash, and I'm guilty as charged. I love DoorDash. What are you going to do?
And right now, our listeners can get $5 off and 0 delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code PTA. That's $5 off and 0 delivery fees for your first order when you download the DoorDash app, the App Store, and enter PTA. Don't forget, that's PTA for $5 off your first order with DoorDash.
So let's unbox.
Let's take a moment and unbox.
Look at him. He can barely contain. Both of us, me and you, we're like this. One of us is talking, the other one's going like this. It's like we're just can't wait to tell our Coke story. Like, talking to you, this is what's talking to you is like, it's like we're both doing Coke, and we're like, well, I got a fucking great idea for a company. It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be called Fisheye fucking Goggles, and then you make the goggles. I'll do the website, but I'll do the graphics, and I'll make the commercials. Let's fucking go. Let's buy the LLC right now. If you fucking get the domain name, I'll fucking build the website. I know how to build a website. I know a guy. My cousin builds websites. I can use Squarespace. We can do whatever we want. And to think about it, if we make these goggles, That's what we do. We fucking chalk up our lines of Matty. We actually have our own brand, which is our own DNA, and we snort our own lines.
We should sell Powerful Truth Angels dust.
Yeah. Which is cocaine. We should get in the cocaine business, even though we're both sober, and we should just start selling PTA
we should
coke.
sell cocaine. That's the
Coke
best
and
idea
Adderall.
all day. Me and you should just sell cocaine.
Okay, so my mom
How is this even possible?
listen.
Your mom sent you a whole side of smoked salmon.
I asked my mom, can you please not send me stuffed animals? Okay. They just end up on the floor and they clutter my house. She sent me the fruit basket from last time, the stuffed fucking turkey. So she goes, I'm gonna send you some steaks and some salmon and some cookies. I go, you know what? That's fucking great. And then she's telling me she's like, you got to get this salmon. It's perishable. You got to get the salmon. It's fucking smoked salmon in a box. Like, this shit is never going to go bad. And you know what, Mom?
No.
It's never going to get eaten. No one's ever going to eat this.
You're going to wake up every day. Do you know you would have to eat salmon every day for like a full week and a half to finish that? Like every morning you make a bagel. But you don't eat bread. So like you're just going to eat like a pile of sliced smoked salmon. It's so gross.
It's so fucked.
That's incredible. This is exactly what I was talking about. We need to just every episode have a bit on what your mom sends you.
She also sent me cookies. I said, Mom, you can send.
What kind of cookies? Just like random boxes. It
looks
like something you buy at an airport. She just shops for you at the airport.
My mom uses that little mom and pop organization called Amazon, and she goes, he's gonna love these cookies. And I go, Ma, you can send me some cookies. I'll eat them.
She only buys the suggested. She's just like, it suggested this.
Yeah. So that's what my
other
mom
buyers.
said. Listen,
other buyers bought this.
This is Granny Bella's Fresh Delights. I'm sure these cookies are delicious, and I'm gonna fucking eat them because to be honest, like I'm going through.
Are you gonna do a sugar coma? You need a little bit of a sugar.
I'm having a. It's the holidays. My girl's going through a really hard time right now, so that means I'm going through a hard time, and I'm going to. She doesn't eat when she's sad. But I'm going to eat for her because she's sad. Because I got to inherit some of her sadness. And so I'm going to eat these cookies on her behalf. She can't even eat. I can't even get it. It's horrible.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
So, what's in the box?
What's in the next box?
This is the whole episode's been waiting to see.
This is something.
What's in the Amazon box?
You know what this is?
It's another box.
It's another box.
And what's in there?
Cool packaging because we need more packaging in the planet. I believe what this is.
We need more boxes. What's in it?
Oh, this is a gift I got for my girl for Hanukkah. Okay, and you know what it is? I don't think she's gonna watch this. And it's a selfie ring light. We did gifts for under $30, and I'm like, you like taking selfies? Here's a little ring light. I mean, I think this is the best gift you could give anyone because no one could buy this for themselves and be in the.
I bought one. Look.
Yeah, but you're in the business, huh? I just bought one. You did? Yeah. Should I have bought one of these for myself? I should, huh?
Look.
Ours isn't that good. This one's much smaller, but.
Well, this has like the thing where you put the phone in it, and then you set it up, and then you talk to it.
I mean, she's so distraught that I could like literally give her a pile of diamonds right now,
and
she
would
just like
unboxing.
she wouldn't even register. And then what's this?
You know what's incredible? The unboxing so far is smoked salmon, cookies, a selfie light ring, and what's that? A modem? Like, what is that?
This is a digital.
You got a modem?
No, I got a digital photo frame for her roommate.
Frame?
It's 30.
Is that a digital picture frame?
It's a digital. It's for her roommate. We're doing a $30 gift thing. It's a good gift for $30. Come on, what do you want from me? They're not.
Did you pick that? Okay, hold on. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Did you buy somebody a picture frame?
It's a digital picture frame. You upload JPEGs into it and it rotates them.
Like you put like a fucking.
You put like little movies.
Like a
you put a
USB, a zip drive.
Yeah, you put a little zip drive in there, and it just it's like Harry Potter.
It's like Minority
shit.
Report. It's just like you put something in there, and it's just like the past that didn't exist. It's all the fake memories.
Yeah, but it's like the most low budget version for like $30. Like it's just like a USB drive connects to it. I don't know. Whatever. I do what I can to keep the people around me.
So we got. I love
fancy.
the fact that you can complain to your mother about your mother buying you smoked salmon and cookies, and you got your partner a selfie ring and a digital photo Frame.
I'm exchanging gifts
You
with her.
fucking psychopath.
I'm exchanging gifts with her and her roommate, and it's $30. What are you gonna get for 30?
So for $30, you're like, ding, 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 digital photo film frame.
She's gonna love it. They're gonna love it.
I want to see that reaction, Jason. Make sure the cameras are on. Thank you very much.
Right. I mean, there's a part of me
That's the kind of pod we got.
I would like to open these cookies right now and eat them on the air, but I'm not good. I'm going to show some self-restraint for once. Anyways.
Do I have any presents in the office, guys? Do I have any presents?
You talking to your people?
Do I have a box? Here, bring me my tea towel. Bring me a tea towel. Bring me a tea towel. I'm going to plug my merch. Check this out. Yeah!
What do you got?
Two-tone, check this out.
What is that?
It's a tea towel.
What is a tea
with
towel?
Me on a Harley.
What is a tea towel? What is that for?
Like a kitchen towel, like a tea towel. You pick up a hot pan, you wipe your hands, you hang it on your
So you guys sublimated a towel. Is it still functional?
Yeah.
It doesn't look. It doesn't. Does it still soak things up? You sublimated that thing.
That's me.
That's pretty good.
That's me.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's Happy Holidays 2020. It's amazing.
When are those?
Gooses?
When are those going live?
I think these are going live on Friday, and 100% of the proceeds are going to be going to charity. So every time you buy one of these towels during Christmas, it goes to charity. So
speaking of charity,
fill your boots.
Did you see me modeling this week for the sunglasses?
Yeah, your modeling is amazing. That whole thing's amazing. Born and Raised is on fire right now.
Did you like
you guys
this?
Are
like,
killing it.
Did you like these like?
Yeah, it's like yearbooks. It's like yearbook photos. I love it's like your cast of characters is always you
wild.
Know incredible.
And I gotta tell you, those people, like, it's just like like those are just people who are just like, yo, who can we put in this?
Around?
Yeah, they're just around. Like, yo, who can we get? We just call a bunch of people and some people show up. It's fucked. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to any of it. And it looks like
You're most face tattoo guy. Call face tattoo guy.
That guy's rascal. That dude's sick. His pictures where he's like this are so fucking fire.
Dude, him smiling, yeah, incredible.
Him smiling is the shit. He's like, and him in the structure of like all those other people, it looks amazing. Like his mug along with the other mugs. Like when you look at those pictures in a grid,
it's incredible.
Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, it's
incredible.
And we got 2 more things dropping. Did you see that we took over a Ferris wheel? Did you see that? Went to the Santa Monica Pier.
No.
Sponto posted last night. We have our logo digital. We have our logo across a Ferris wheel spinning in the lights.
What?
Yeah. For the Rams, we're doing a Rams drop. When this drops, the Rams will be dropping, the Los Angeles Rams. We also did a special one-off airbrushed helmet, which we're gonna sell for charity. I mean, we're ending out the year strong, and then we're gonna do. We have an Awake collaboration, which is beyond fireballs. It's gonna peel everyone's cap back. And then we're gonna do PTA merch.
What do you do with Angelo?
Angelo, we have a nice collection. There's some Carhartt stuff. There's some graphics that are just mind-boggling. Like us, born and raised, and Angelo together. Yeah, we connected.
East Coast, West Coast. I like that.
We played the LA New York notes. We just got it in. It's really nice working with him because we're just like on the same wavelength. And it's like, let's do this. And it's like, I can trust him when he says, I want to go this way. I go, sure. Because there's no questions. It's just like once we all align, then we know it's fire. If we all go, yes, 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 the 3 of us, we're good. Yeah. So it's fun. Amazing. It's fun like that. The rest of the collabs are always harder because it's just like constant back and forth. We just did Teen Angel. I don't know if Teen Angel's on your radar, but I don't know. Did you guys have?
Yeah, I know. I'm with it.
You're with it. You had Teen Angel magazine in Canada in the liquor stores.
Yeah, when I used to go with my lowrider, I would just drive around Fort Erie.
Fort Erie, yeah.
And, you know, they always at the local Becker's, I'd get my chocolate milk and hickory sticks and my latest edition of Teen Angels.
Chocolate milk and hickory sticks. What the fuck is a hickory stick? Is that like a piece of wood?
Well, you don't eat.
Is it a piece of wood you chew on?
You don't have hickory sticks? You guys don't have hickory sticks?
I've heard the word. I just don't know what the fuck it is. Like, what is a hickory stick?
Dude, you would love it. It's like they taste like barbecue, almost like smoky barbecue chips, except it's like a bag full of like it's like crispy shreds of chips. So it's like hickory sticks. So it's like it's not a pretzel and it's not a potato chip, but it's like it's hickory sticks.
I'm not aware of hickory sticks.
Check it out.
I've never.
I'll bring you a bag.
I've never had it.
I'll bring you a bag in January.
I would love a bag. You know what? I want to hold you to that because I've never had a bag of hickory sticks. And I'll
bring you chocolate milk because that was my thing when I used to get really fucking high in high school.
Yeah.
Like when I was just like smoking, just smoking weed. Like you'd smoke like 3 joints in a row, and just like you'd smoke as much weed as you possibly could at all times.
Yeah.
And I think I would always ride my bike up to the Becker's and always just get like a fucking half gallon of like fucking chocolate milk and like a bag of hickory sticks and like just drink it and eat them. Just like fill my mouth with hickory sticks and just like
the beginnings of a lifelong bout with indigestion, like starting there. Yeah.
Oh man, in high school I was eating Tums like fucking Pop Rocks.
Yeah, your ulcers have ulcers. It's just fucking ridiculous.
You know what's amazing? Like I don't even need like liquids. I just take them and like swallow them dry.
Yeah.
I just take, just suck them back.
I mean,
touch your phone again like that. It's like you're touching your phone like it's a girlfriend. Like you're like so weird. You're like sliding your hand over it. You're like, it's so
well, because I can see.
Like, you can't even like help yourself. You can't even help yourself.
But I touched it, but still stared into your eyes. I didn't look at the phone. I just touched it.
I know, but that's the thing. You're like, it's like you're touching like your girlfriend's knee or something. You know, you're like sitting at them next to like at like a wedding or something. You're just like, hey
baby.
Like you're at church and you're just so annoyed by everything going on. And
but you're like, oh,
did you get any notifications?
I'm actually transfixed by
Did you get any notifications?
Don't put your phone up. What are you doing? Put it away. Put it away. Jason said, put the phone away. What happened? Canada blew up?
Oh, I just got TikTok. TikTok just hit me up. Everybody at TikTok wants you to join. We need to talk ASAP. TikTok really wants you.
Then, hey, tell them.
Perfect. I can't wait. Everybody, my new TikTok page is going to launch real quick. Don't worry. It'll be below average.
Why does TikTok need you? They have like 15-year-old dudes with bowl cuts that have 74 million followers and they just shake their dick. Like, what the fuck does TikTok need you for?
All the dick stuff is crazy now. Everyone just falls on their dick and plays an instrument or does a thing, or
they wiggle their dick and they do a dance. Like, if you see, like, TikTok is just young teenage boys just thoughting the fuck out.
TikTok.
They're thoughting the fuck. It's young man thoughts. Like, it's wild. It's like, and I go into TikTok. TikTok is, I got to tell you something. When I open it up, it doesn't get shut down for an hour and a half minimum. It is dark and deep and amazing.
You have TikTok actually on your phone?
Yeah, but I have a lurker account. I have like nothing on. I have TikTok on my phone, but I don't do it. But I'm like, if you do go to TikTok, just see if they'll throw like a cool, 500,000 at PTA for us to get on there, and then we'll TikTok.
I don't know how to TikTok. I don't know
you gotta play
hardball.
hardball.
I'm actually the worst at social media. That's the thing. Do you see that? I put up the photo of me wearing the Chanel glasses in my Instagram. That did really well. What? Is this what we're talking about right now?
No, that's not what we're talking about. Have you ever had those really nice pretzels that have a dash, like they have a hint of honey? Those pretzel sticks with a bit of honey. Trader Joe's has them. No. Other brands, they're just.
We don't have Trader Joe's in Canada. We have such opposite worlds.
I know. We're living in bizarro worlds. Should we?
Like Canada and America it's like bizarro world. Like it is. There's so many weird nuances that you're just like, yeah, no, I like don't have that experience. That experience is not a part of my makeup.
I gotta go to Tim Hortons, and have a glass of hickory chicory milk and maybe have a bag of cheese with the missus. Talk to top of the glacier to you. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. Honestly, we have bags of milk. Have you seen our bags of milk?
I've heard of them. It doesn't It makes no sense.
You just buy 3 bags. You go to the thing and you buy 3 bags of milk, and then you just put the bag of milk in your milk container. You use scissors. You cut off the tips of your bag, and you pour your bag, and you just pour out of a bag. Just bags of milk.
Pretty tight. It's like that weird flatbread
It's my
in
favorite
Europe.
thing.
Like that nutritional bread in Europe where it's just like a flat. It's like that weird, you know, that healthy bread they have where it's just like weird flat.
Yeah.
So should we do some ad reads? It's about that time to wrap up the show. Matty and Two-Tone is just like doing blow. Chalk up a line and you feel real good as we talk over each other like we just fucking should.